Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Writer here with some very exciting news. The Hyperforce Rangers are back. The return to the Kings. This news came out on the day of Once and Always. This should be uploading the day after it comes out, but I was like pretty hyped up about that. I'm like, oh my god, Once and Always was so fun. You know, I'm gonna watch it again. And then this news came out and I was like, get the hell out of here, Once and Always. The Kings are back. So I'm stoked. If you guys don't know, I'm a huge fan of Hyperforce, which was the tabletop RPG series that told the story, which is canon to the overall PR multiverse and also has made its way into the comic multiple times in stuff like Shattered Grid, but they are getting their own one-shot Unlimited story. And if you also don't know, the Unlimited series is kind of like a recurring series of like one-shot novels that will take a snapshot look at characters and backstory and often tie it to the main ongoing storyline. So I am going to read about the general plot and details while I put up a couple of pictures so you don't have to look at my ugly mug. So Unlimited Hyperforce 1 is arriving on July 19th, 2023, and it brings together Melissa Flores, who is currently writing the main series, which I think she's doing a great job with it, connecting all the different lore beats, so I'm very excited about that. As well as Megan, who played, I think, am I going to get the last name right? Megan Camarena, who played, of course, Chloe. She better bring those burritos. As well as artist Federico Sabanti, who's done Moon Knight and Dead Lucky. I mean, I know Moon Knight, but I don't know about that comic. And colorist Brian Valencia. Let's get to the story. The comic will follow the Hyperforce team as they scour the multiverse for allies after Mistress Vile, you know, who's Rita Repulsa, and Dark Specter invade the Morphin Grid. As the villain's dark contagion spreads, the Hyperforce Rangers will be pushed to their limits. This is really exciting because, again, as you know, I like Hyperforce. The talk of them continuing in a comic or an animated form has been talked about for a long time, and I think this is really exciting. I hope they're able to address some of the things from the end of the series because it sounds like this is going to be very tied to the current story, which is cool. Like, sometimes I kind of wish these Unlimited ones would just be a self-contained story. To be fair, a lot of them can be read as a self-contained story. Like, you can read Andros' origin story or Astronoma's, like, and just enjoy them, but they do connect to what was going on at the time. Like, Andros' backstory provides context for, like, the Death Ranger story. Same thing with Death Ranger's origin. Like, I'm just saying, I like this idea. I think it's cool they're tying to the Mistress Vile stuff, and I actually do like that. But at the same time, it would be nice to get just a Hyperforce story that was, you know, obviously Hyperforce has always met other Rangers, but didn't have to be tied to the main story. In general, I think that'd be cool for the future. But I'm still stoked, especially because, again, I've been loving Melissa Flores' work on the current run. She's done a great job of weaving together multiple storyline aspects and lore aspects from multiple different runs and series, including Go-Go Power Rangers. And if I'm remembering this right, I believe she was involved with the Hyperforce story. And then having Megan on board is perfect because she knows how to get the voice of Chloe and she knows how the others acted. Maybe she'll even talk to the others that worked on the series. You know, my main hope for it is that it's able to capture a little bit of that Hyperforce banter and vibe because the Hyperforce characters very much have a, you know, underdog, Guardians of the Galaxy, Legends of Tomorrow team vibe because of the tabletop format. That's what makes the tabletop format so good. You know, if you've ever played D&D, because of like the game of chance aspect of it all, literally a roll of the dice, you know, things can go wrong and your team can often seem like a bumbling mess. And I think that really added to the characterization of the series. Like, it made it fun to watch, but it also gave them that type of team vibe. And obviously you're not going to be able to replicate that because they're not going to have a choose your own adventure, roll the dice when you're reading the comic, but I hope they're able to bring that forward. But this is super exciting. Like, I legit, like, no respect to Once and Always, but I'm way more excited about this. Like, it totally took over my excitement on that day because it's just, I love the Hyperforce characters so much, and I hope this means we might be able to see them more often. I don't think that they're going to be, you know, as popular of a thing to get an ongoing series, but I hope we could maybe get a one-shot every now and then, and so I am super stoked for this. And if you're a Hyperforce fan, I want to know if you guys are excited. What are you excited to see most? What do you hope they bring up in the series? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you get notifications for my videos. Dawson Writer, signing out.